Hello! Hi, hello. Extra special load of VOD viewers and early YouTube viewers. What's up? Sorry I'm super late. I just talked to KM Best for a while. Oh, I'm so excited. I had a great conversation with KM Best. I'll make sure you've probably seen like a community post. You've seen like a community post or something. I will say when that video comes out. But it was so much fun, man. We had a great conversation. Caught most of it? Yeah, dude, it's cool, man. It's so funny, man. Me and KM Best have been we've been like doing stuff together at Marvel Snap since like last July or something like that. Hate to be that guy, but 8 tips for Infinity Conquest. Play the deck you're most comfortable with. That's always been pretty much all my Infinity Conquest wins have been ramp. And it's because I've just played so many and so much ramp that ramp just makes like a ton of sense to me. But thanks so much for coming to Binks fan, buddy. Appreciate you. I think that's the biggest thing. Like Infinity Conquest, being able to beat 5 different decks in a row, it comes down to a lot of comfort. I try and play a lot of different random decks in Infinity Conquest sometimes, and I can get 2 wins, I can get 3 wins, but getting 4 or 5, I'll just always find some deck I'm not matched up against, lose like a bad 4 or 8 cuber, and then get skunked out. But when I'm playing a deck like Ramp that I'm just so comfortable with, and I've just played, like, I don't know, 1,000 games of, like thousands of games of Ramp, I just know what's happening top to bottom, you know? No, I can't tell my playlist Prison Andy, I'm sorry. It's connected to my IRL name because that's what my Spotify playlist is connected to. But it's all from Game Chops and Ramesis B. Pretty much all Game Chops though. Look up their albums. If there's like a different video game or something that you like, let's find that album. Yo, we got 2 awesome things. 3 awesome things. Holy. Snarky by Nature, so much for the Prime. 5 months in a row. Poggy Woggy. Timber Turtle said, just want to say I appreciate your help a lot. Solved a bunch of medical issues last year. Snap helped you keep entertained in a hospital. That's awesome, man. You know, that's what I try and do. Just try and keep a good, positive environment. Keep having fun, man. I'm happy that I've been able to provide you some good entertainment. We had Brian Kurtz says, your deck helped me hit infinite this season. Thanks a ton. I appreciate your content. I'm glad that my decks helped, but it is all you. I hope that you know that. I think a lot of people will look at getting infinite and say it's because of this deck that I got from this person. It's because of you. You got better as a player and you found a way to learn the deck. But I appreciate that my deck helped you get over the finish line. That's awesome. We also have Fergus Bentley. It says, sup? What's up, my dude? And we got a hype train going. Poggy Woggy. What's up, Jimmy? Love that shirt. Thank you, man. Spider-Man. Someone asked, what am I playing today? I have no idea. One of the few days I have no idea what I'm going to play. I might play the super greedy Darkhawk deck that Dara's been playing. That looks like a lot of fun. I like Darkhawk a lot. So Dara has, let me see if I can pull up the list.
Oh, everybody's a Binks fan.
Dara has been swearing by this list for a while. It's a like all-in Darkhawk list. I kind of want to squeeze Chavez in because I think the Darkhawk lists are so much better with Chavez. I don't think it's this list from January 6th. This list is probably still pretty good though. This list, Full Hawk, is by far the best deck I've been playing. Good against almost everything. And it's Korg. Let me grab it. Damn, it doesn't even link the deck code. Can you imagine putting out decks and not even linking a deck code? It's fricked up, dude. Try Magento Control. Be fun. Blob versus darkhawk could be fun. It is Teddy Fresh, yeah. It's Teddy Fresh shirt. I just got some more Teddy Fresh stuff that I really like too. Oh yeah, this is my what I want to do with Blob. I think I run Zola too. This might be getting too greedy. We probably want to add like Shuri into here too. I don't know, man. I've been like messing around with what I want to do with Blob for a while. I think Blob is gonna be cracked, dude. I think so many people are like Blob is gonna be fine, but I think it's gonna be so good. Feel invisible when Blob task can be maybe crazy. Blob's better when you play him on 5 though, because you eat Chavez then. I do just have juggling Blobs. Blob is probably in every Hella shell, in my opinion, Zero Trees, except for like the really targeted ones. But any game plan that goes Modok Hella probably should just run Blob. You think Blob is over? No, I'm saying the opposite, Hot Gold. I think Blob is going to be very strong. What's up, Daniela? Welcome in. You can build the deck yourself, I believe in you. Let's cut this though. We'll build this darkhawk list. I want to put Chavez in it though. I know he doesn't have Chavez in his list, but I'm going to put Chavez in because I think it's a good card. Maybe you can't run Chavez though. Maybe it is a deck that just needs every card and every space. Anyways, I'm building it, I'll pound sand. I don't know, we'll see. It's weird that they have like the Invisible Woman, Absman, Doctor Doom thing, but also Miss Marvel. I guess it's just, you just don't play Miss Marvel if you're going to run that line. Interesting. But you could also just use Absman to follow up a Rock Slide, which is kind of lit. Just give your opponent 1,000,000 rocks. I believe he uses Shadow King as well. So maybe Shadow King can be the cut. I think we can cut Shadow King pretty safely for Chavez. Not feel too bad about it. What deck is this? This is a deck that Dara posted. It's I'm not sure who originally had some level of idea, but I think that it was like I don't know. This is a deck Dara Jan posted though, but with Chavez instead of Shadow King, because I think that you should run Chavez in this list. You're sad they changed the Man-Thing Spotlight variant? Didn't change anything then. Blob may be the next Legion. Dude, I think Blob is... I mean, I talked for a very long time on KM Best podcast today about why I think Blob is powerful. I think that giant stat sticks like the old Hulk are very strong. And I think that even if you just like I kind of want to like get a calculator out and start to like Think about how big this damn card gets. Let's take a second and do that. Sorry if people don't like this content. I don't care. Okay, so my Blob deck is going to be Nebula, Armor, Electro, Wave. I was like adding too many just giant cards, but I don't really think I have to do that. They just have to be like big enough. Okay, so this would be the deck. So let's pull out my trusty calculator here. I haven't put it on screen for you. Okay, so let's say you Electro and get Blob on 5. Right? So if you Electro and get Blob on 5, Blob's already not in here. You can go dark mode on your calculator? How do you go dark mode on your calculator? I would do dark mode on my calculator. Oh, Pog. Thank you. Okay. So Blob's already not in the deck. Let's say you know you're drawing Electro because you're playing Blob on 5. So you must have drawn the Electro, right? You also know that Chavez is still in your deck. So these would be the other 9 cards that could be in your deck. And you would have 3 of them in your deck plus Chavez. So they have 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 8 plus 8 plus 11 plus 12. So these 7 cards, you're going to have at least 3 of them in your deck. Say equals, say divided by 7 equals times 3 equals plus 9 equals plus 4 equals. So in this deck, if you play Blob on 5 with Electro, he is on average 35 power. Even with 2 0 cost cards or 0 power cards in our deck. So if we play Blob on 5, it's on average 33.5 power. If you play with Electro in this deck, and you can adjust it. So if you play him on 5, that's the average amount of power you're gonna have. That's a lot of freaking power, dude. Now let's say you play him on 4. So we'd add Electro back in. We cut Wave. We now have these 7 cards. And we play Blob on 4. We're going to discard 4 of these cards plus Chavez. So we'd say 1 plus 3 plus 2 plus 8. Wait, I completely messed up the calculations last time. I did it out of 7 instead of 9 because I can't count. Sorry. If anyone told me I was wrong and stupid, thank you. I'll redo it. That did seem pretty high anyway. Okay, 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 8 plus 8 plus 11 plus 12 equals. So we can just divide it by 3 because there's 9 cards. 3 of these will be left in your deck. So divided by 3 is 16 plus 9 for the Chavez plus 4 for the Blob. So 29 power. So I was 4 power off. That's my bad. So if you play Electro into Blob, it's 29 power on average. If you play Wave into Blob on 4, it's way bigger actually. It's 1 plus 3 plus 2 plus 8 plus 8 plus 11 plus 12. Then we divide that by 9. Multiply it by... Wait, I missed something here. Okay, sorry. 1 plus 3 plus 2 plus 8 plus 8 plus 11 plus 12 equals 45. Divided by 9 equals times... I was right actually. Times 4 equals plus 9 plus 4. So if you wave in a blob, it's on average 33. And if you electro in a blob on 5, then it's on average 29. So giant blobs you can get, right? Like absurd. And then you could just Arnim Zola or Taskmaster them as long as they don't have Shang-Chi. Just very how... Is this really how this math should be made? What's wrong with it? Sean or Shadow King? This is true. No wave because we're calculating if we wave into Blob on 4. So wave is not in the deck, Blob is not in the deck, chavez is not in the deck. Blob is not ongoing though. So Sean, Shadow King, stuff like that is a problem. Valkyrie would affect Blob, yeah. He has ongoing abilities, he can't get moved. So I did mention that Shadow King's probably the biggest issue with this. So what we're calculating when I was doing the calculator here is we're totaling these power of cards. And then we're saying if on average 4 of them get discarded, how much power would that generate? And that's what we're calculating. Crystal and Maximus. If our opponent is playing Crystal and Maximus to counter a Blob deck, we're feeling okay. My brother. Shuri Blob doesn't work. It would only double the 4. So I think the Blob is really, really underrated. I'm very, very excited about Blob. There's counters to it for sure. But they're kind of like the same counters that hit Shuri. And I think that it's better. I think that it's close to as good as Shuri, if not better than Shuri, but also solos Darkhawk. So in my opinion, I'm really, really pro the card. I think it's gonna be very strong. Now, armor is way more important than a Koya. You don't need a greed, you know, like going from 29 power to like 33 power is not that big of a deal. Yeah, you also know exactly what power Blob will get, man. You know, you could have Orca, Magento, Chavez, and Vision left in the deck. And then you get 44 power Blob. Now, there is an argument that Shadow King just kind of dusts you. That's tough. Shadow King kind of dusts Shuri in not as much of a way. Wave on 3, Blob on 4, Taskmaster on 5, Absent on 6. That's kind of lit. You still hearing the word Blob so many times? I think Blob is, I think people are underrating Blob and just like, it's like fine. But they don't really think about how big the card can get. What higher power cheat codes are worth? Not in like a ramp version, but in like a 6. If you're trying to play Blob on 6, it could work. If you're using Blob as like a giant stat stick. I think the Blob's gonna be much better on 5 because of Chavez, exactly. I think Chavez is what makes that very strong. Because you're guaranteeing +9. That's a lot, man. Big 6 drop is gonna be better when Goliath doesn't exist. This deck doesn't play Blob on 6. Plays it on 5. It's Is Cosmo a bad idea? The problem with Cosmo is that it kind of stops a lot of what you're doing, and wave decks have a lot of problems just playing. Wave decks have a lot of problem playing other 3-drops. But then that's kind of like my idea with Blob and why I think it's going to be a pretty powerful card. I'm going to play a lot of the card. I'm going to play a lot of the card. All right, we're going to call this deck Darkhawk plus Chavez. We should play Ronin this week, too. You don't think it'll be game busting but powerful and fun? Yeah. Why not Luke to stop Shadow King? That's a great point. Maybe you can slide Luke into the deck. It gets a bit tough, though, because, like, maybe Luke over Nebula. I actually really like that idea. Luke over Nebula stops Shadow King. SVP of sales, I got you. I love Chibi Ronin, dude. Wonderful looking card, man. We got in the shop today. Oh, it's Chibi Electra. I shouldn't be buying this card, but I have a problem with Chibis. I just bought an Electra too. I shouldn't have done that. It's okay. It's already done. What's done is done, chat. Hear how excited I got? Chibi Galactus, I agree. Yeah, you never play. I have bought two 1200 cost Electra variants very recently. I have spent 2400 gold on Electra variants that I will never use. Look at this one, man. Holy. Wait, I need to get this damn calculator off screen. Sorry. Who's sitting on Ronin Tamer? I'm pretty sure it's Crystal. Never split the Prince Momoko. Yeah, I feel like bit of a hot take. A lot of cards get split and they're worse. Like I don't ever want to touch this card. This is perfect. But I did just buy this Chibi Electro, which I'll probably now never use. Just because it's a Chibi and I have a problem. Am I having a hot take? I feel like all people post is split. I guess it's just because splits are rare. Now, this card foiled is better than the original background, in my opinion. The original background is cool. I think that the foiled background is actually better, which is kind of wild. I really like the foiled background for this. Very rare that there's one other example of a foil background being very nice looking. And that is this. This foiled background looks awesome. It looks better than the OG in my opinion. Like if I compare these two cards, I like the foil better, and that's very rare. I should be running this one probably, right? Actually, I should be running this one. Pulled baby Sherry today? Yo, Pod. We love a baby Sherry. Ryan Gonzalez Spectrum has great foil background too. Interesting. I don't know if I've split that card. I just use Bink Spectrum. I think it was the frame choice soon. Weirdly enough, I don't. Because I think that eats up a lot. That'll eat up a lot. That what they've said about it is that it would eat up a lot of dev time to be able to do that. And they're a small team, and I want them to spend their dev time on making the game better. Now, do I wish that it existed? Yes. But I'm okay with waiting as long as I need to make sure that they're putting their priorities right. It's one of the, it's like, I feel like having a small team like Marvel Snap is cool in some ways, and like how they can be really fast and loose about like changing cards and stuff like that, but can also be a little bit rough from the player side. Is this really how this card looks? Oh, he's green, by the way. Why does this look... Why does this look like 144p? What the fuck? What was that? Why does this look like that? That looks terrible. What is this? That looks so bad. Why does it look like that? Upgrade once? I kind of like how dumb it looks. It's so ugly. I love it. Upgrading him doesn't make it better? I hope you're not lying. What is this? What? Who wrote off on this? Look at like the pixelated. What is going on? Like even if we get it to Epic, does it still look like that? No. Okay, so once you get it to Epic. Once you get it past something, it's fine. Now I'm mad that I upgraded it. Cause now it looks great. It must just be how the layering stacks together. Yeah, Johnny. It must be the weird stacking or something of because in green all the layers are still stacked together, so it must be they must just be stacked incorrectly. That is really funny. Yeah, some kind of bug it must be. Okay, I won't delay any longer. Let's play some Marvel Snap. Thanks for being here. We're playing darkhawk plus Chavez. Still running Hearthstone. I played Hearthstone Arena. Any Hearthstone enjoyers in chat? I played like a whole run of Hearthstone Arena this weekend. Pretty fun. I cut the Shadow King for Chavez, yeah. It might be wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like this is the correct choice, but I like Chavez a lot. So I like putting him in deck slot, and I know that Derek is a noted Chavez hater. Weird. Bifrost makes things slightly annoying. I could do double rock slide into... I want to double rock slide first. Okay, Hawk is great for us. No, because we don't get double rock slide. That was... I guess they probably maybe didn't want to do it. I think we're gonna play dinosaur middle. Could also just play Eliath middle, right? Or just torch to Eliath middle. Just Darkhawk middle loses a lot anyway. We could do a psycho play around Eliath middle, saying Eliath will go middle and left, and then playing Dr. Doom right. They do have an Eliath avatar. If we hit the Mystique on 3, we thought Bifrost would happen, so everything would move and the Mystique would reveal early. I considered that too, but the Bifrost made it not work. We couldn't have known that they were going to Hawk the Bifrost. Okay, we'll probably lose on this play, but if they Eliath middle and it goes left, we're going to feel so smart. All right, GG's. We won with just Darkhawk very often. Gamora, absolutely not the one I was expecting. That was an Agent Coulson card, huh? Doom's a big risk, I know. We should just play Darkhawk middle, probably. That was just if they played Eliath middle, it was a 50-50 to win, which is kind of funny. Why not Doom mid there? Eliath. Okay. I have a Miss Schmarvel game. My opponents keep getting Zabulon too. I wish I had Zabulon too. Any good negative decks? My last negative attempt was not very good. I'm sure there's good ones out there. Our Marvel wants to land middle next turn. Or on 5 maybe. I guess we'll see. Go here. Sentry. This is a 4, right? Okay, we only have one more draw for Darkhawk, so it's 25% chance. So we're going to go play as if we're not going to have Darkhawk. I think in that case, Miss Marvel's the safe play. What's Invisible Woman doing here? It's interesting because Invisible Woman had some... now it's a 2-3. Invisible Woman had some good things that it did with... Okay, cool. Victory. Invisible Woman had some very powerful things that it did with Shadow King, where you can hide an Invisible Woman behind a Shadow King, which can be pretty powerful. But what Invisible Woman can do, it can hide a Mystique for later. It can hide an Absorbing Man for later. So you can play Invisible Woman at some point, play Absorbing Man on turn 4 or 5, play Doom on 6, and then have the Absorbing Man replay the Doom, which is very powerful. Kind of a alternate line to Miss Marvel. And then you can also hide a Mystique. So like, let's say you play Invisible Woman on 2, you play Mystique on 3, and then you kind of play out the rest of the game and finish with a Darkhawk. There's a few different things that can happen. You blink what happened, the opponent just left because they Jubileed and Goliath, and I guess they didn't like that. I don't know. I'll play for left. Oregon 1's pretty good. Yeah, the Invisible Woman's good for Shadow King, but like, there's just nothing else I can cut in the deck. It kind of sucks. I might have to replace the Chavez with the Shadow King again. Maybe this deck is just okay not running Chavez. It is weird because it does feel like you need all 12 cards. Does anyone have a suggestion on what other card we could cut other than the Chavez? Also, people saying that Goliath is a problem. Clearly haven't seen the impact that Darkhawk still has to stay. Darkhawk decks have been meta now for a hot minute. That's not bad though, right? Just for a card to be like strong and have a strong package and fit into a lot of different archetypes. Is that like necessarily a problem? The only thing card you can cut is Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel's so good, man. I'd have a really hard time wanting to cut Miss Marvel in the deck. Okay, I'll go Ruck Slide. Kind of need our Doom. Needing our Doom becomes a bit of a problem. Bonka bonka. Aha. It must be falconing at some point. I think I snap on this. This feels very strong. We can just go Mystique middle, Doctor Doom middle if we want. Invisible Woman to cut. Then we'd cut the Absorbing Man, right? Because the whole thing with the Absorbing Man is that it's a cool kind of line we can do with Doctor Doom. Darkhawk has been good for a longest ellipse time. Nah, that's Chavez, my dude. Chavez was in the original build of the game. You can also use Absent to add more rocks. Yeah, but if that's all we're doing, that's bad. Right? If that's the only reason that we have the card in the deck, that's bad. You don't build a deck around America Chavez, though? I never said you did. Did someone say that? Opponent snapped. You could just cut the absent. You could, but I think it's a really cool idea. I might just end up cutting the Chavez. Our opponent got absolutely eviscerated. They're very confident they were going to win, though. It's actually kind of close, middle. Dark has been the longest meta? That doesn't mean anything. 27 snap points, baby. Let's go. Maybe cut Lad? Yeah, I think we might just have to end up cutting Chavez, which sucks. And I think this card is just kind of like a 12 card deck. Juicy 8 cuber, yeah. Lad is great in this deck if you don't have Chavez. I mean, Lad is better with Chavez, right? Chavez thins the deck for your Iron Lad. He gives you more consistent Iron Lad hits. It's okay when Blob comes out, Darkhawk will be less good. It's a good point. I'm very confident that Blob will be a very strong card. What's up, Andrew the Cozy Mod? I was just talking about like Blob math. Like I'm building like Blob ramp decks. Like if you play Blob and Electro, he's like gonna be like a basically like Shuried Red Skull. It's pretty good. They had 3 here. Zabu on 2. What a rare sight. This Morbius is gonna be very hard to beat. It destroys, right? It says absorb Rich the Feynman. I don't know if it works with Null. If it works with Null, that's quite a terrifying thing. I mean, our Darkhawk can keep up with this Morbius, right? But pretty low chance of drawing it. So if we play Black Widow here, it'll always go before the Dracula. We can actually play Black Widow Absorbing Man. This is kind of funny. 3... Wait, this is hilarious. This is really funny. No matter where they play the Chavez, we should win. As long as they don't still hit their APOC. They never retreat, right? No matter where they play the Chavez, we should win. they win right, we go middle left. If they go left, we win middle right. So it's just a 1 and 3 for them to hit the chavez. Chill out, Morbius. Nice Dracula, by the way. +4 on the Morbius! Damn. I was counting +2 on the Morb. That hurts. Opponent played that perfectly? I don't think that they did. I definitely don't think they were expecting what was happening at all. I just played it imperfectly. Need a full Flaviano deck? Could probably have one. Could probably make a full Flaviano deck. Grand Ladder ruins everything? He sure does. Okay, we can go full rocks. Iron Lad is Zabu, Invisible Woman, Korg, Miss Marvel. Decent hits, but nothing too crazy. Or we can go Darkhawk. Hope to get a 2 or a 1 with Korg, Zabu, or Invisible Woman. With Mystique, and then Doctor Doom. I think that's the play. Now, could our opponent be running Sean? They could. This should put us ahead, though, unless they go middle. Then we're in a bit of trouble. Going middle and having Sean is scary. But, I don't know why they have Miss Marvel in the deck. A bit confusing. I drew the only card I couldn't play alongside the Mystique Pog. They play Sean on curve or lose. Damn, dude. Why do I gotta speak out loud, chat? Ugh. Like, even if they Shawned it, as long as we didn't have priority and this Mystique still hit, we were still in a fine position. It was just them having priority by going middle there. Not expecting that Miss Marvel at all. Very funky deck. What's up, BB Low? Or B-Ball? Okay. Space Throne's fine. Miss Marvel really helps us against that. Zabu on 2. Zabu Darkhawk Mystique is very nice. Sean over Chavez? No. Shadow King is what we would play over Chavez. Yeah, we'll go going right is fine. Oh, that's awesome. The tournament finals, they decided to draft a new deck instead of playing their own. I am proud of that. That's cool. Okay, we have a huge advantage, so we'll go ahead and snap. We can start just rocking them to death. We don't have to play the darkhawk stuff too early. Just killing off their cards. I wonder if they thought that the Snowguard Hawk turned that off for some reason. Maybe we do just go Darkhawk this turn. I have Prio? What does Prio have anything to do with this? Do it left? If I do it left too early, I kind of like get into some bad situations.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Is Seek Widow than Abs left? No, probably Chavez left next turn. Just tell our opponent good luck. Like, I have no idea how they beat this. You know how they beat this? They beat this with Miss Marvel, Mystique, Korg. Almost to the T. They need to have drawn exactly Miss Marvel and Mystique. That's already 25%. Yeah. Victory. Miss Marvel, Mystique, and then either Zabu, Black Widow, or Invisible Woman left could have won, but that's it. They would have to have gotten a pretty crazy amount. Abs cannot copy Mystique now. Chat, I need Sandman boosters. We're so close to finishing our full deck inked stream, but we just need Sandman boosters, man. It's a hard time to be a... It's a hard time out there, man. Snowhawk. Oh, were you saying priority for me playing Absman right? I was just fine with playing Absman right personally. Oh, it's Butt, friend of the show. Thanks, fan. How's progress on full gold? I'm not doing that. I'm doing inked. Just waste your gold. It's really easy to tell someone else to just throw money at something, right? I should have played that left. Misplay. No, my opponent just gave me 2 good cards. Boom, 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 boom. If you buy the Marvel Season Pass or get Sebastian Shaw Season Pass, you get both. They're both really good. Insanely rude. If you only have the means to get one, I think that Miss Marvel is probably going to be better and fit into more decks. Why not Abs? If I play Abs Man there, chat, then I have to play Darkhawk next turn and then Mystique on the final turn, and I have very, very limited ways to fill out my curve. Whereas if I don't do that, then I'll have more different ways to finish out things. I could just finish with the chavez, which is very powerful. You don't just have to play Darkhawk with the Rock Slide. Is that better? It might have been. There's an argument for sure. Just depends on what kind of counterplay cards. Hear me out, Rock. So true. Counterpoint, Rocks. Three, 4, 2. Where's he playing his Ronin is the question. We'll probably play his Ronin left. They're playing the Ronin left. How do they win? I don't quite know. What a lucky Nico draw, dude. Insanely lucky Nico, dude. Very, like, to be able to math that out is crazy. Also stopped me for, because I would have just played Chavez right, I would have lost, man. Or I would have won if I had just able to play Chavez right. But he was able to completely lock me out of playing it. Yeah, it was crazy. I almost played the Iron Lad, and I figured that their play was going to be Ronin left, one drop right. So I wanted to get the extra 1 power, and I needed an extra 2 power, man. Probability of that is insane. It's only 1 in 7. It's only 1 in 7. Yeah, GG's, but that was a crazy final turn. Did you just not draw Ronin? Or did you just figure Ronin wasn't going to winning play? Ronin would be OP as a 4-drop? As a 4-3, yeah, obviously. But as a 4-0, that was what he originally was. Now with Zabu, 4-0 Ronin might be interesting. All right, they're going to get another Widow's Bite middle. We'll see if they can play around that. Chat, Echo has stealth. Just remember that. Don't do things like playing Miss Marvel on top of Echo. It'll make you sad. Friggin' cheater. My opponent gets to play Miss Marvel middle, but I don't. Why didn't I play 3 Sentinels instead? Was one of them afflicted? I'm not sure. Maybe that was just a misplay. Three Sentinels was a much better line. I should have played 3 Sentinels. I, for whatever reason, thought that I couldn't, but I thought one of them was like afflicted or something, where it's like extra cost, but it must not have been, right? I don't have an answer for you. The real answer is that I am just kind of bad. What's our play here, chat? Could throw left. That seems kind of bad. Let's just Doom. What the hell? It's worst that could happen. It's impressive how long my opponent took to find that play. All right, we're gonna run 3 minutes of ads. If you're not subscribed, you can use Twitch Prime. You can pay $5 and get lucky and get a gifted sub. See you in 3 minutes. There's a chance Chavez is getting the axe in. You're not here for it. I think it's great that Chavez is getting the axe.
Everybody's a Binks fan.
I think it's totally fine. Like Chavez is, I think the game is kind of cooler without Chavez. I find it very hard to try and not run Chavez in these decks. I'm pretty sure wherever I played that Doom, the Goliath was going to land on the location. That was kind of sus. That was probably one of the most sus plays I've seen in a long time. Oh, chat, by the way. If you guys aren't in the Discord, also this person, they just messaged me like a period, like trying to bump their message. Here, let me show you guys some crazy shit. So if you guys weren't here on Wednesday, I played Infinity Conquest, and in the 4th round of Infinity Conquest, someone basically did something like that play that just happened. Someone basically did something like that exact play where it's like, all right, like, that was such a psycho Goliath, and you waited until after my play was over, and then you played it. Like, that felt very off. So I did, for the first time ever, I pulled out like a cookie and covered my side. And then I got this message in Discord, and thank you, I think it was Rupu who typed it all out. I will make sure to quote the correct person. Rupu, yes. I'll make a Nightbot command for this. I kind of want to censor their name. I don't want to get them. And now, chat, I understand that is a lot. I'll read it out to you. Oh, it's not even gonna post. Okay, here, give me a second here. Hold up, there's more.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
I will then read it out for everyone who doesn't want to read this wall of text. I think I'm gonna make this a. I'll try and shorten this into a copy pasta. Okay. Binks. Last night, I was fortunate enough to face you in the 4th match of an Infinity Conquest. The first round was played normally, but by the second round, I realized that I was legitimately you, and I pulled up the Twitch stream to confirm my suspicion. I was so starstruck at the prospect of going up against an actual YouTuber, and I squandered my opportunity at a fair fight. I did, in fact, end up sniping for the rest of the match, until you put the cookie came up, of course, but was actually very relieved when you won. Despite what my actions would suggest, I have great respect for you and what you do. I hope that you can forgive my moment of weakness, and I know that I bear you no ill will. I also would like to apologize to the viewers that were there who were denied the chance to partake in your thought process due to your precautions you were forced to take because I cheated. I commend you for identifying the situation so skillfully and for handling it so gracefully. I would like to thank you for the match, as it was one of the coolest experiences I've had as a gamer when I got to cheat against someone. I've wanted to be a YouTuber for a long time. I actually created the Monkier, the original mobile gamer, since I've been mobile gaming since the original Game Boy, with the intention of launching a channel, but never have been sure if I've had the time or charisma to get started. I hope there are no hard feelings, and if we face each other again, you have my word it will be a fair fight. And if you ever want a rematch, I'm always up for a friendly battle. Sincerest apologies, the OM Gamer. No, I did out him in this copy pasta, that's fine. Not to be bad, but I don't think it's that bad. At least I haven't been his fault. Now, here's where I think that you're wrong, Battletrap07. Because if they had just said, hey, I messed up, I'm an idiot, I streamed and you caught me, I thought about it, I'm not going to do it again, I realized that that's really messed up, my bad. That's a good apology. To me, that's a good apology, right? For him to have all this random little like lip service and then also kind of trying to like plug themselves into like give him all this stuff and like offer me a rematch, I just disagree. I disagree, man. I disagree. I disagree that that's like coming from a good place. I think that that's someone who like, I don't know, man. I don't think they feel bad about what they did at all. I feel like it's just lip service. You know what I mean? A legit pro, there's no way it's ChatGPT. Yeah, could you put your rematch on YouTube, please? Also, make sure to tell me the OM Gamer, the original mobile gamer. That's a mad cringe core, dude. The other reason, chat, if you want to know why I don't think that this is a sincere apology, they also like bumped it. Like I didn't respond to them. I just posted it on Discord and then we kind of laughed about it. And then like today they bumped it with like a little dot. Be like, hey, notice me, senpai. What do you mean when he said the cookie came up? So Dara has this giant cookie that he puts up when he suspects people of stream sniping. And it's a big cookie and it has like a big old hat. It's really fun. Oh, another stream sniper, sick. So that's what he meant by the cookie, and that's why kind of like the term is called like a cookie by a lot of people. You remember when someone admitted on Snapchat stream? Well, that one actually almost... Well, that one was like someone said that their kid had done it or something. I don't know. That was kind of weird. Bum, bum. I guess I should have gone Sabu second. It doesn't matter that much. Yeah, cookie to cover your side of the board in the cards, so you can't see what gets played.
what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
I don't care. Wait, should I do is it how stupid is this? Jimmy doesn't run Sean. Probably should have played the Miss Marvel instead of the Mystique. What else can you play after though? I don't care. I have 48 power. You know what I mean? And it's probably ended up being some kind of total power game type thing, right? If you run Sean, you lose? Yeah, who cares? What's the difference between me having 3 Hulks and having 4 Hulks if they're going to Sean anyway, right? Boom, 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 boom. Can't even Sean me anymore, chat. Okay. I think I need the full 9. How do we lose here, right? We lose to like Scarlet Witch, right, or something? Galactus right will tie, so that's fine. I think we need the full 9 left. Wolf right? The Galactus would kill it. Always go full Gamma Labs, chat. Also, chat, that's a Jimmy Dickens grilled cheese. Victory. That is a Jimmy Dickens true grilled cheese. Yellow Jacket right, Sean mid. It's pretty hard for them to play Shang-Chi on top of a full location. But if they could do that, it would be pretty cool. You knew you were going to lose that full Hulk lane? I wanted to show you how damn close I can get. Yeah, I was like, yeah, Jimmy probably might run Sean, but like, what am I going to do? Like, if I can fill 4, like, 48's a lot of power, man. Make him deal with it, you know? Oh, chat! I have 2 new emotes that I'm gonna upload today. I'm gonna show them off to you right now. Here's the first one. Love to hear your thoughts. Here's the second one. We got a casserole emote, baby. Casserole, so good. I've been pretty excited about these ones. Where's the grilled cheese emote? We can get a grilled cheese emote eventually. I was supposed to upload them today. How do I upload them? Let me see if I can upload them right now. No lie. Might take a minute for them to upload. Okay, Binks. Casserole. They might take a minute to get approved, is the thing. Or maybe they'll just work immediately, I'm not sure. Which contains too many frames? I'll have to reach out again about the DJ Kang one. Okay, let's play some Marvel Snap. The casserole one work. Like I said, I think they have to get approved. Oh no! It did work. Look at that. Wait, whoa, are you guys seeing that? Is it showing the spoon being all echoed? Alright, might have to go back to the drawing board on that one. That's very weird. I guess we'll keep the cursed one there for now.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Get one job spoon. It also could just be because I just uploaded it. No, I cannot. I can't add this though. No, I did not see that. I saw the new H-Bomb video, but it is 3 hours and 40 minutes long. I don't think I'm going to watch that. But maybe I'll watch someone's 10-minute plagiarization of it. I don't know. Does Abzan work at Blackwood as a whole? I don't know. I don't think so. Where did Mysterio go? I don't know what the background is supposed to be. Can anyone identify where this background is from? Can someone TLDR exactly what happened with the Internet Historian thing? Will I watch the Game Awards? When are they? I don't know. Maybe. Moving Jeff right and playing Goliath left beats me. Outside of that, we're in a really good spot. Did I just skip last turn? Chat, did I just skip turn 5? Why did I do that? You tell us? I don't know why I did that. I was supposed to play Iron Lad, right? And I just passed. He's a fan of plagiarism, but was it like something specific, or is it just like a bunch of different videos they've kind of like pulled out proof that they didn't? I played Abs, man? I thought that was turn 4. What did I do on turn 4 then? On turn 4, I played Korg Black Widow. Is that right? No, on 4 I played Black Widow left. I don't know, man. On 4 I played Korg Invisible Woman. Okay. Kind of a sick play though. For IH, it was Man in the Cave video. Is that the one that just says like hole? Is that the one where the thumbnail just says hole? You recall you saying Dino in a Loki deck is bad? I think it's specifically very bad in the mirror. I think if you are in a Loki mirror, you have Dinosaur, your opponent doesn't have Dinosaur, you will lose almost every time. Is what I found with Dinosaur in Loki. Yeah, that's tough, man. That video got like a ridiculous amount of views. So I think that Dino in a Loki deck is bad because when you face Loki, you just kind of lose, you know. But yeah, that's my opinion on it. Some people think that that's wrong. I'm also not a Loki expert by any means, but every time I've tried to play a Loki deck with Dinosaur, I've regretted it. Yeah, 10 mil. Marvel Middle's pretty good. Look at Shocker in his little car. Expecting Loki nerfs in the 12.5 patch. I don't know. I think most content creators you ask about that though, can't really say anything, you know? Because content creators and people in the content creator program generally get early access to patch notes and stuff like that. This is the problem. So this is one of the things with like Doom, Absman, Miss Marvel, which is kind of interesting because I kind of just can't play like Doom, Absman in this game, even though it looks really good. You have patch notes already? I can't. The point is, I cannot say if I have them or not. Do you understand? There are people who are very stupid about how that stuff works, but it doesn't matter whether or not I have them. I cannot say whether or not I have them. Are you listening? He took the video down too. Damn, that's very big. Probably just running this game. Maybe Darkhawk can get us out of it. What's the point in giving out patch notes to content creators so that people can prepare content that's like based around patch notes and stuff? That's why whenever a patch goes out, you get like 8 videos that all come out at the same time. So it's basically to make things like fair for all content creators to be able to have access to the changes, to be able to prepare content around them. We just run here, right? Did my opponent full pass last turn, or just play Sunspot and pass? This turn's probably like Hulk and She-Hulk. What?
Escaped.
Specifically talking about right now about historical. The first, you guys patch notes to. They first give you guys patch notes for free. No, patches are put in like a month before. So any patch that happens has been submitted about, I think they talked about this in the one where Mobius got changed back to a 3/3. Any patch that they put out, any patch that Second Dinner puts out has been submitted like over a month ago. That's why sometimes problems happen where some of the changes don't make sense based on the meta because they've changed rapidly over 3 weeks. It's like there's been times where like a card gets changed and everyone's like, why the hell did they change this card? That doesn't make any sense, right? But then you're like, oh, they sent this patch in a month ago, right? Since when was everyone flipping out about Professor X? I think a big part of that is that Jeff Hoagland is a very, very big anti-Professor X person. And he's hated on Professor X for a very long time. And Hoagland also has a very large following and a very online and very vocal following. So I think that a lot of times that there's a lot of specific hate about one card, a lot of it does stem from Jeff, and that's not in a bad way. It's just because he has a very he's very, very good at card games and he has a very, very big following. So a lot of times when like there's something like that, I think it's big. Also, I think that Professor X is also a very divisive card. I personally think the card is nearly perfectly balanced. The Miss Marvel has been the problem with Professor X in my opinion. I think it's also Alioth is very upsetting card to lose to, and Professor X is a major part of what makes Alioth work. That's very, very true. I think that, I don't know, I personally feel that even before, I was kind of hoping to hold out for an Absman, but I don't think that's the right play. I'll just push middle here. Saw that block post on right? I don't know what you're referring to. If Professor X is fair, then wasn't old Spider-Man fair? Old Spider-Man wasn't that fair because you could still play on that lane where your opponent couldn't. Whereas Professor X, it doesn't allow either player. It's a symmetrical effect. So they're not... You can't just one-to-one cards like that. Oversimplification. Do I go Zabu Black Widow here? Zabu Black Widow might be just a better play. Because I could play Iron Lad Darkhawk on the final turn. Old Spider-Man was fine until Absman put into a spotlight on it. Spider-Man was also a problem with Spider-Man was also a problem with Spider-Man was also a problem with Galactus. Was a huge problem with Spider-Man, where Wave Galactus Spider-Man's kind of unbeatable. And Spider-Man was also a problem with Zabu with Spider-Man Absman. Old Zabu. To be fair, no singular card is the problem. That's often right, I would say. Not always right, but very often right. Certainly agree with that. I think we could win with Iron Lad Mystique. A 1-4. Spider-Man Work was the best thing ever happened in Snap. Well, things like lockdown type stuff, it gets a critical mass is the problem, right? When there's too many cards that all work together to lock and stop your opponent from playing, that's what becomes the problem. Does that make sense? So when Spider-Man got pulled back, there was one less tool, the card became less, then Goliath came, and now Miss Marvel came, so now it's kind of hitting that critical mass again. Is, in my opinion, what the problem is. Let's take the 1-4 to win. Probably bad. Oh, they've just said... Sean doesn't win. Unless it's... Sean wins. Unless it's Marvel Mystique. I mean, we had the right call, right? Mystique won this. We said we were taking a 1-4, and we did. Rework Spider is a ton of fun. Yeah, Rework Spider-Man's great. I think Rework Spider-Man's a really cool card. What time do OTAs drop? They vary in time. It just, it's kind of depending. Hey, Rec, get out of my stream, you piece. And best of luck to you. Piece of shit. Spider-Man thumbs up me. I think it says something though, when lockdown meta seems to be the meta most people complain about all the time. Why do you think that? I think it says something though, when lockdown meta seems to be the meta most people complain about all the time. I would argue in any card game that's ever existed, decks that stop you from doing what you want to do with your deck are always the most hated. Would you guys agree with that? Except for in other decks, probably like solitaire decks are probably worse. There's no real solitaire deck in Marvel Snap, right? So I don't think that that's a fair argument. I don't think it's a fair argument that just because people generally say that that's bad means that they're right. Yeah.
Time's up.
Miss Marvel -1/-1 gets us. Oh no, he has She-Hulk. I'm trying She-Hulk somewhere, but we tied. She-Hulk is 3. Can She-Hulk and play 1 card. We set to snipe his She-Hulk. I think it goes She-Hulk right, 1 drop left. Thanks, Brain. Where'd you get that Spidey shirt? It's from Teddy Fresh. It's from Teddy Fresh, but I don't think there's any available anymore. That was pretty good, right? That was arguably the best response you could have possibly had to that. Get wrecked. Buddy had that in the chamber, dude. Oh man, that was so good. Yeah, that was from the One Conquest guy. That was so funny. Oh man, that was really good. Get wrecked. GG's. Yeah, I think wherever you played the She-Hulk, I just had to match the Darkhawk. So I was just trying to figure out exactly where you'd play it. And yeah, I got the right call there. The Wasp was scary though, because you could have had a 1-drop. If you had like Nebula, you had Nebula and Wasp, I was finished, man. I was so Star Trek in the prospect of going up against you that I squandered my opportunity of fair fight. I did in fact end up sniping for the entirety of the match. I was actually very relieved to be won, despite what my actions would suggest. I have great respect for you and what you do. Follow me on Twitter, by the way. Rematch. Oh man, that is so funny. Yeah, you need to plug your YouTube channel, man. Okay. Mini lab. Okay, we'll go Zabu to Marvel. Widow's Bite first? You should always Wasp first, right? Wait, what? They forgot how Lockjaw works. I forgot how Lockjaw works, chat. Victory. When was the last time they played Lockjaw? I've definitely done that before. I mean, I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say I'm not someone who would make a bad play like that. I've done it many a time. I feel like you at least keep Wasp for next turn. Yeah, I think they literally, yeah, even if, that's a great point, Rainbow Pit. Even if you're gonna try and just play both, like, why would you even try and play both at that point? You can just hang out, man. If it were me, I would simply vibe. I generally like to play Cork Middle in case of, like, Central Park and stuff. That might be wrong. I'm not quite sure. Maybe afraid of Goblin? Could be. But why would he retreat if I snap then, right? I think he just messed up. I think he just... Like, so you're saying if he thought that both would go through, maybe he was afraid of Goblin? I think that's fair. Imagine you try Jane Foster and the bite's the first thing that pops up. Does that work like that? I don't know if it does actually. Doesn't Jane Foster bypass Widow's Bite? Am I crazy for thinking that? Curious which cards coming out next month most excite you? It does not. So if Widow's Bite's the first one that goes to hand, we'll stop it. Why would it? Yeah, I think it was literally GetRex's fault. So if I'm wrong, it's actually just GetRex's fault. No text says draw. I'm not arguing what the text says. I'm arguing what happens. Talk about the goddamn real world here, chat. Okay? Peace.
This is what we got. Everybody's a Binks fan.
Hell's Kitchen also says draw, and it bypasses it. Just weird. Someone called Enough Said, Bob? Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Okay, so I'm thinking we can go... do we even want an abs man? We go Widow Schmarvel? Just don't really care about the abs man? Then either choose to Doom or like Lad. Lad abs or something? Just had a game where Attilan's second card was Bite, and I drew a third card too, but nothing for turn 4. Interesting. Did the math, chat? You did the monster math? Monster math? Okay. Iron Lad. Either Schmarvel or Darkhawk. Both pretty good. Both pretty good. Three, 2, 4. Try it. Schmarvel. We need oh man, we're crushed. GG's. I even get the worst draw anyway. I was gonna say we need Ladhawk, but it just does not matter. Secondary really just needs to solidify card location text. It's a lot harder than you think. Like if it was just that easy, they would have done it already, right? I think that trying to make something that is easy to understand and also completely consistent is like way harder than anyone gives people credit for. You can't get a picture of me with my mouth open eating the whole casserole. This is true. To the left. Luke's bar, huh? You grief him. Yeah, there is an after image where I'm gonna try and get it figured out. I don't know why it does that. See, my opponent just drew a card, chat. Look at that. Draw one cost card from your deck. Widow's Bite says when this is in your hand, you can't draw cards. You drew a card. Think the curse spoon should be kept? No, definitely not. Because I think the casserole is something that will be used on a lot of other people's pages, which is pretty cool. Bunka bunka. Okay. It's a witch. What do they play left? Kitty? Rare Kitty Pride player? They were not going to take the black win on Luke's bar shit? Yeah, it seems like it. Everyone's stoked about it. Hopefully a small card that I can play alongside something. Am I snapping on this? We're at +9 in 2 different locations. Like a very solid position to be in. We just suddenly slam Darkhawk, slam Doom. It's not an easy win con. They're doing Juggernaut stuff. Where's the most likely place for them to Juggernaut? I should have snapped. If it's Sarah, they might have Rouge. Rouge is a 50-50 to either do 10 flip on both lanes or just win middle. Enchantress is scary. Could be Sean. I think we beat Sean, right? I guess Sean killing the Marvel is pretty important. Forgot if the Marvel dies, we're in trouble. We'll still be at 9 and 8 on the 2 outside locations, which they're investing 3 energy into Shawning. I don't know how they're going to beat either. Like if they Enchantress or Sean middle. Like if they Enchantress middle, no, they'll win middle. The Enchantress or Sean middle, it's hard for them to win the other lanes because the kitty's not that big. Rules all, by the way. It's the Enchantress. There's still have to be 9 left. Damn. How'd we win? Chavez left? Very hard play to find. Was not expecting that monkey. Not expecting the monkey. Was it 50-50 for Chavez? I don't think I ever play Chavez there, right? She said to be okay. So glad the monkey kitty decks aren't played that much anymore. Personally hated that meta. It's an understandable meta to dislike. Very weak turn. Doom middle would have won. Can you explain how? Can you explain how Doom middle would have won? I'd love to hear this. Would Darkhawk not mid have won? Maybe. Probably, right? But then they could have changed their play, right? You can't just go, you can't just go back and like say like, oh, had they not done this, then they would have won. You know what I mean? You can't just rewind turn 4 or whatever, turn 5. Let's go Darkhawk here. Zaba or Invisible Woman we can play alongside the Mystique next turn. Should have played Doom on turn 5, so true. Because Doom would have Eon by 1. Because Doom would have won by 1. I asked you to explain and you didn't. You said nothing. Can you explain why it would have won by 1? Assuming you picked up Chibi Rowan? Nope. Stand corrected? Fair. It's always good to admit your mistakes. If I would have retreated turn 1, I would have saved some cubes. Also so true. I will say the Invisible One stuff feels bad, but I do think it's because I don't have the Shadow King. It's gonna be a big wolf, man. This is a very large wolf. The wolf cannot land right. We know this. I think the demon lands right. So we play around 16, right? And it's probably just Doom, right? Iron Lad could also be Miss Marvel or Rockslide. I think we just Doom. We Doom left for Eliath reasons. Demon right as we expected. Very well played. Very well played. Yeah, it doesn't matter where you play Doom, Killer Bee. I wasn't expecting a Darkhawk there. I guess I should have. Most of those lists do run talk. It's tough. Deck is a Mons. Yeah, Shadow King would have won us that game, right? Maybe we'll swap it out. We'll swap out Chavez for Shadow King next turn. Let's play the original idea of the deck. Killer B 1 2 3. They were joking. They were doing a hee hee ha ha. Every busted deck has at least one card that you don't have. It's tough, man. You should probably just quit. Extra might suck, man. Man, they're gonna really wish they had held that rogue. Didn't even realize I messed this up too. Stupid of me. Squirrels is really rough for Marvel decks though. Not much you can do about it. I know it looks stupid, but I think it's just correct. Now the Miss Marvel middle was so much better, chat. Now the Miss Marvel middle was just so much better. Miss Marvel mid would have been so good. Tie! What's up, Chaos? I could have played around that differently. Like, I could have went Chavez right if I was certain that they were going to do that. But I figured that it's either they play Chavez right or they try and, like, buff their collector left. I'm pretty sure both those won. Maybe that was the wrong play. I'm not sure. You should have missed Marvel mid. You're so smart and talented. So true. Let me check where ads are. I need to run ads after this game. Make sure to remind me. Oh my gosh. It's KM Best. I also should have added Shadow King. We could do that during the ad break. Pass on turns 1 and 2, which is not good. I'm gonna make his life rocks. Rest of the KM Best copy. What does KM Best have a good copy pasta for sniping? Biggs, have you ever considered doing... Oh, what's up, Chaos? Have I ever considered doing a stream buffer delay for snipers? Nah, never. Never, ever. I like talking to chat, man. Old Black Widow doesn't do much. Double Cord does a lot, though. Mine's bigger. My card's bigger. We are up by 1 total power right now, but they have a wolf. They have my Doom and they Doom left. We lose. No, we don't, because they only get plus 11. It'd be a tie? They Doom left. I could probably do something else like Korg Doom, right? You thinking Korg Doom left? Or Widow Doom left? Then we're in trouble. Ah, whatever. Over the 1 and 3, you know, you'd think that playing a 34 power card would be good enough, but sometimes it's just not here. So I think we win if they don't have the Doom. I think we're in a pretty good position if they don't have the Doom. If they do have the Doom, and especially if they have Korg or Widow Doom, which this is what it looks like. Can I get some casseroles in chat, please?
Victory.
Get some C-roll casserole, some Binks PL casseroles, please. Welcome to the YouTube video, KM Best. We will fix the spoon, man. The spoon looks so dumb. I don't know why it did that, man. I don't know why the spoon does that. I'll have to reach out to the person who made him. KM Binks, so true. What if I told you there was no spoon? So true. How many snap points did I get for that? It must be a ridiculous amount, right? 8-cubing someone who's like 2,000 ranks ahead of me is crazy. I think we actually were just talking about yesterday how absolutely horrible it is to lose those huge 8-cubers. Remember ads? Yeah, that's a good point. Hey, we're gonna run 3 minutes of ads. If you don't want to see the ads, you can either subscribe for free with Twitch Prime. You can pay $5, or you can get lucky and get a gifted sub. Then you could do Binks PL casseroles once I fix them and make them good. 3 minutes. Casserole, so good. Yeah, we'll add the Shadow King. Now, I did just win against one of the best players in the world, so maybe I shouldn't change the deck, but... It was very satisfying to watch my Darkhawk be significantly bigger than... It was very, very satisfying to watch the Darkhawk be significantly bigger than their enormous collector. You're considering doing a cooking stream where you make a casserole? That'd be really fun. We didn't make it to the cooking. I think that's probably what I would do. I would make grilled cheese, and I was gonna do a grilled cheese cooking stream. It was gonna be the one that was in the thing. Hey, on bedtime. When does it need to go in the tray? Oh my gosh. Okay, can you text me right now so that I have it when I... She didn't even want to kiss me, chat. Isn't that messed up? Goodbye. Yeah, okay. Love you too. You have a friend that was judged by Chef Ramsay and passed doing a mac and cheese. Yo, pog. All right, we'll try a non-Chavez version. I do have to change the name though. Can no longer be darkhawk plus Chavez. Grilled cheese season video with bro. Let's make it happen. I hope so, man. KMVest didn't draw a single rock. We didn't draw on 5. Did he draw on 4? He might not have drawn on 4 either. I don't think he drew on 4 or 5. So the only thing that I missed was the 4 rocks on 3. You ever finish the Mario 64 120 star? Yeah, definitely. Spoon isn't a ladle. A ladle is a spoon. All ladles are spoons, not all spoons are ladles. They hated him because he told the truth. Boosters, boosters. You want an infinite conquest with the Evo She-Hulk A-Bomb? Oh, Pong. Yeah, that one's probably pretty solid for conquest once you get the hang of it. That's good, man. What avatar did you get? That's the most important thing. Most important question is, which avatar did you infinitize? Which Patriot? Regular Patriot? Regular Patriot's crazy. Like just the OG Patriot? Standard? Why? Maybe it looks cool. I don't know. I can't even think of what the regular Patriot looks like. That's just a. I feel like going for the more like limited ones or like interesting ones is more. Because Captain America, USA, 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 USA. Trying to get Pixel Destroyer. The only Pixel avatar I have is Wong, and I've stopped myself from saying this a bunch of times, but I feel like the Pixel Wong just kind of looks a little racist. Like it's just like I didn't want to say it. I've been like choosing my words carefully when trying to say it, but I feel like the Pixel Wong is just it just looks, I don't know, man. I don't like playing cards, so maybe I'm in the wrong there. It just looks a little, I don't know, man. Do I run? I'm okay with running. I can go like Marvel. Whatever. We'll stay. A little sussy that they're snapping? You think it's sussy that they're snapping on me skipping turns 1 and 2? That's pretty standard. This could be Prof X. Prof X is kind of scary. Are there any games in my sight for next year? Hades 2, man. I'm very excited for Hades 2. Electro 3, Jeff 4. That is a funny snap, by the way. What song is this? This one in particular is called Lost in Thoughts All Alone by Game Chops. I mean, they took a lot of time to make Hades 2, and hopefully it's basically just a very, very similar to like the OG Hades formula, but like just worked out really, really well. And that's all I can ever ask for it to be. We lose to Odin, right? If Move Jeff Odin just beats us. Yeah, I don't know why I was like, just play the Darkhawk here. It's kind of bad. I should have just retreated earlier.
Escaped.
I think Hades was just a very, very solid top to bottom roguelike. The other really cool thing about Hades is that all 5 weapons kind of made the game feel significantly different in like cool and unique ways. So that was kind of my favorite thing about Haze. Like all 5 weapons, like switching between them, they all feel different and cool in different ways. It's very rare that games do that. Like usually there'll be like one weapon that's kind of like the main one, and then the other ones just feel like add-ons, but all 5 of them felt like really interesting. Yeah, and then the aspects for weapons change things up in different ways. Outside of that, I don't know if there's anything else I'm super crazy about coming out. Goose. We kind of need Zabu. That's not a great position to be in. I can run here. This is bad. Did I ever play Gunfire Reborn? Yeah. I liked it. It felt a little bit too just... Oh, too many enemies felt bullet spongy in my opinion. I never got super far in it though. I only got to the second world. So like I never really got to see the end game and I never really got the chance to be good at it. But Gunfire Reborn was quite fun. Too many enemies just felt really bullet spongy. It's just I just have to shoot people a ton. Bastion? Isometric combat game. I don't know if I played Bastion. This looks like is it like turn-based? Have I got Twitch because you forgot about YouTube chat? I'd see YouTube chat. So if you say something interesting, I'll look at you. Really, it's on you, YouTube chat. Returnal is quite fun. Yeah, I've gotten to the what I think is the first final boss in Returnal. It's the farthest I ever got. Yeah, step up your game, YouTube chat. Peace. Am I still using Restream? I'm still using Restream, yeah. Marvel substitute? Hard to say. You could probably just go Chavez, but it's pretty hard to just sub Marvel in this deck. Really good card. You could probably do a waiting turn and just play Zabu. I have a lot of energy. Not in too much of a hurry. Roguelikes and Souls-likes are very different, correct. This guy get an Agent Coulson Super Scroll? Piece of crap. Bum, 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 bum. Super Scroll and Invisible Woman is weird and also canon. Is it? Wait, this isn't gonna work anymore. That was stupid. I had to do the Darkhawk Mystique first. Stop using all your Coulson cards, piece. It's really hard because when I play any Darkhawk stuff, I just kind of give them right. Kind of a funky position I put myself in. Be at 14. If I play both, I just lose right. And so I'd lose to more than 5 power left. I'm gonna pass and see if it wins. That's kind of a funny play. Would you look at that? Ah! We're fine. It's super scrolls. Victory. Has to play around super scrolls, so true. That's so scary. I hate when Double Dinosaur flips because I have no idea how much power it's gonna be. You have to not only like look at the Double Dinosaur, you have to look at their hand, and then you have to do quick maths. Yo, cheers, Gasper. Thanks for hanging out, man. Yeah, freaking like the stream. You pieces. Why do you have 2 scrolls? One was from Coulson, one was just in his damn deck. Like an absolute psychopath, indeed. This is the 2-3. That's pretty good. I'm gonna guess this is a Spectrum deck. Pretty sure it's a Spectrum deck, chat. So we can just go hard right and then try and win everywhere else with Chavez, whatever 6-drop we get. Because we do this and then we go Mystique, Black Widow, and then we just like, I don't know how the hell they ever win right without Enchantress or Rogue, which is a bit rare in these. Like Rogue they could have, but Enchantress is kind of psycho. Then we just drop like 22 points of power somewhere. Can even go 2 directions, but oh yeah, I don't have Chavez in the deck anymore. Like, what the hell, dude? Did I get 20? I think I got 21. Why'd they play this? Victory. Yeah, the invisible one's very interesting. It can be to protect Marvel Mystique. It can be to hide Shadow Kings. It could be to play Mystique early. It could be to play Absorbing Man early and copy a Darkhawk. Always forget the Raft card? Maybe. I mean, I think they were just like, how do they beat 21 left? That's hard. And they were right. It was very hard for us to beat 20 left. They played the Blight because they forgot Darkhawk was their deck, not their hand. I don't think that's it. I think they just were like, oh, I'm losing this location anyway. I could just play it there. They were playing around Scarlet Witch Limbo, chat. I think that's it. I think that they were playing around Scarlet Witch Limbo, if I had to guess. Playing around Ronin, so true. Running out of space, man. Like, if Doom gets pulled, I have 2 cards to play the rest of the game. This piece of shit has Falcon? Sometimes brain just says, I can see cards, I play cards. Ain't that the damn truth? Piece of crap, dude. I think I just lost. How do we win? Top deck Mystique or Iron Lad? Black Widow buff has been such a success. Love seeing so much more of her. Do you? I think she's solid. I think like Miss Marvel has led to more Darkhawk than anything. Alright, we'll go for it. We will go for it. That hits Mystique. We just kind of win on the spot. It just depends on what kind of counters they have in their deck. Because we're going to be up 9 right, which is pretty good. We're going to be up a lot middle. And then we could be up like a ton left. We'll just see. Chibi Ronin avatar is pretty sweet. Yeah, that might be my next infinite avatar target. There's a few I'm targeting right now. I think Pirate Kingpin might be the next one. I'm not sure though. Marvel doesn't trigger for middle? Ah, yeah, because there's Squirrel Cord. That doesn't matter. Still 5 power. I did think it did for some reason, but you're right. It's just pop Vorby right away. Give yourself options. Set the Invisible Woman left. Enough set, Bob. It's a good target. Can't destroy this again, which is kind of nice. I like setting the Absorbing Man. We can choose left or right, which is kind of nice. Now I'm wondering if this is discard. play Doom middle. Should be fine. Oh, Saint for 11 months in a row. Remember, bet he doesn't read this. Get wrecked. We'll kind of shock them with 10 power middle at the end. Darkhawk's 8. Iron Lad is either Rock Slide, Black Widow, or Shadow King. None of them really matter. Like, Shadow King turns this off, but still only makes it 8. Just play 8, right? It's a lot of cards. It still seems really good. We're adding 10 middle they have to deal with. Outside of 10 middle, we're going to have 17 right. Now they have 2 here, which is a bit scary. We're also going to have 10 left that they're going to have to deal with. Running might be the better play, but I think if they can only play like one big card or something here, we should be totally fine. Now these could be discarders that will increase the Morbius. Maybe that's a problem. We went left. Nice. We went everywhere. Can I get some casseroles in chat?
Victory.
Good to see the old Invisible Woman Absorber Man Doom combo again. I've never seen it very much or like heard of it too much. This is a Dara Jan list. Alright, chat, we're gonna try and re-upload Fink's Casserole. Let's see what happens. Now it's so weird. So in the main one, it shows it happening normally. Ooh, maybe I just have to, okay. Skip. Interesting. Maybe I just have to do it like this. All right, try again, chat. Oh, let's go! He fixed it. He's so good and talented. Wait, how come they? Wait, what? Wait, some of them are doing it, some of them aren't. I'm so confused. Yeah, how come only OG Carlo has the weird one? That's so weird. First edition? He's got a prestige badge. Casserole emote. Kind of want to keep the glitch version. Pulse and Stegron? What the hell, man? I really wish I would have kept the Shadow King. I guess I should. I guess I could have maybe like done Invisible Woman stuff. We love Stegron. There's an argument that Doom there could have won me the game, but I think running is fine. Maybe we stay in because they're scared of Mystique. If yours still looks busted to you, you just have to refresh the page. Oh, rip OG Carlo. Ripperino.
Escaped.
I'm on mobile. I'm the original mobile gamer after all. Now, Alloy, yours is not busted for us. It's only busted for you, unfortunately. I did hot patch it. I think it was because when it auto resized, I had it set to auto resize, so the original one, the full size one, didn't look bad. So maybe if you had just done a single casserole and it's a little bit bigger, it would have shown up right. Is the 1112? I actually don't know how they use the 1112. Maybe if you have your Twitch set up in like 1440 or something. But all the other ones were all messed up. I'm also going to have to find a solution to not use restream chat for this because I really like the animated emotes on screen and it doesn't show them now. I might just have to fully disconnect my YouTube from Streamlabs. Find some other way to do those alerts. I'm not sure yet. Joking, as entered 5 or 6 is crazy to catch a wolf. Yeah, I didn't play anything for the first 3 turns, so I just wanted to play the Shadow King out to get some level of tempo. But maybe that was being a bit abrasive. Doom rules all.
Face the might of Asgard. Mjolnir.
Arf, arf. What's the name of my current deck? It's darkhawk. This is not my deck. It's Dara JN's deck. Very rare occurrence where I use someone else's deck. Playing Thor's Hammer, right? There's a lot of power. Now, can they beat it by just playing non-on-reveal cards left and right? Yeah. Will they do that? I'm not sure. Probably.
Mjolnir, to me.
Well played, opponent. Probably should just run there. Glad you guys like the casserole. Hopefully we'll get the DJ Kang very soon.
I cannot give you back your homes or restore your dead to life, but perhaps I can give you justice in the name of our king.
You brought it. That's fun. Why are they saying that? Do they like know what my deck is or something? I need to fill left as fast as I can. Oh, it's Jimmy Dickens. That's why. Dude, I'm playing the Shadow King very incorrectly. I feel like I'm playing the Shadow King very wrong. Ah! Bonka bonka. Bonka, bonka.
but perhaps I can give you justice.
Ooh, yeah, mess this up. I forgot that they can Anhilius me. 2244. Oh, none of that works. Oh, we get a raid from. Yo, Cambest! Thank you so much for the raid. I ruined you? Can everyone show Cam Best in chat what happened? Actually, if you want to like describe it in one, if you had to like describe it in like one word or like one emote, chat, what would you say happened in that game? I got a new casserole emote. I was very excited about it, Cam. Yeah, yeah, the game was close. I feel like it was kind of crazy, like how big the hawk ended up being. I had like a 50-50 because I think if you would I think I was just kind of playing around. Like if you had my Doom, I think you beat me pretty much no matter what, because you could just Doom and pull the hawk, and you'd almost always have either Black Widow or Korg be able to pull the wolf twice. I just kind of flipped that you wouldn't have the Doom. Oh, you did have it, you just messed up. Yeah. So I think if you didn't have Korg or Widow or something, then I think it ended up, I think it was a tie or I won by 1 or something. You got the ranks back? Yo, let's go. You did have Widow Doom. Yeah, that hurts. I think if you Widow Doomed, I think you casseroled me. Could have won any panics. Been there, man. Someone just put Cam Best eating cancer. You win 2 out of 3? Yeah, maybe you lose right in that situation. I remember exactly the board state. Let's not distract from the fact that you won the game in front of you. Yeah, GG's, Jimmy. I don't know. I thought that I was like fine left. I wasn't. I don't know. I didn't expect the Anhilius, I guess. I could have stuck in and just hoped that you got screwed over by Great Web, but I'm guessing you'd play around it. You're pretty good, or whatever. Onslaught was scary. Have you been watching the stream? Oh, Onslaught Citadel. I was like, I don't have Onslaught in my deck, my guy. Oh, my Doom. But yeah, Cam, I've been really enjoying this deck. I tried it minus Shadow King plus Chavez. That was the version I was playing against you. I think the deck might have to cut Chavez because you kind of need every card. Because the Shadow King weakens the Absorbing Man and weakens the Invisible Woman. Not having the Chavez. And there was no other card I could cut for Chavez. So this seems like a rare deck where it's just very hard to add Chavez into. Which I just really wanted to add it. Because I think most Darkhawk decks are better with Chavez. To get your disruption stuff early. You had Wolf Demon, so nothing would have moved. You would have played Wolf Left Demon somewhere? Like you would have filled it? Yeah, I figured you would just be able to fill. Okay, we had the Shadow King tech ready for this. Actually, just hide it eventually. It is what it is. Yeah, it is indeed, Canvas. GG's, man. We all panic. Well, Iron Lad middle, Darkhawk, Miss Marvel, both crazy hits. Why would I get either of them, you know? Darkhawk and a Doom would be pretty crazy. We have to end the game with Shadow King. Guess how overtime our episodes went? Probably a lot, man. Find a guess. So what do you aim? Do you aim for a half hour? What's the bar? You aim for a half hour? I would guess that it went 24 minutes over. Lose. Damn. Right? Ooh. Did you say 20 or 25? No, see, get wrecked. This is where you're wrong and I'm right, okay? I'm sorry that you confine yourself to these societal norms of having to say a number that is 20 or 25 because it looks pretty. I don't constrain myself like that. I allow myself to think of numbers that are outside of that. You know what I mean? Sorry that you're stuck in the fucking matrix, guy. You almost said 25? No, I almost said 26, actually. Can always expect Wolf to move. Thanks. That was a cheeky Chavez play. My original play was going to be to flip, so play Darkhawk middle, Shadow King right, but then I was like, well, the Shadow King never wins. I can't do that. I was also maybe going to stack them, so play Darkhawk right, Shadow King right. Then that kind of always just loses middle. Kind of stuck in a weird spot. It's not psycho behavior, get wrecked. That's just not being constrained by... Like, why would you constrain yourself for no reason? Why would you allow yourself to only speak in segments of 5 numbers? It's wild to me. Don't be stupid. Psychos also don't go by social norms. Curious. Kind of got me there. I don't have much of a response to what you just said. I just like died at Phoenix Force, right? If they play Phoenix Force on curve, I can Shadow King it. It's kind of cool. They do not play Phoenix Force on curve. I do get a Shadow King the Venom though. That's kind of lit. Me looking and seeing if Miss Marvel would activate when I have 3 2-drops left. Kind of want a Doom. We have to assume they just don't have Phoenix Force, right? Which is good. Because now their Phoenix Force wouldn't even do anything. Thank you. 5s are the norm. 5s are the normie thing to do. If you're talking about the normie thing to do, yeah, get wrecked. It's a very normie thing. They just leave on turn 5. Yeah, I take my time with my turns, and people don't like that. And I just Soul Red Shadow King, so it's gotta hurt. How important is Absent in this deck? Very important. And not because it's like irreplaceable, but because if you replace Absorbing Man, you kind of want to like look at Invisible Woman. Like Shadow King, Invisible Woman, Absorbing Man is kind of like the cool tech package. And you kind of like need all three. It's like you just rebuild if you don't have Absent. You just kind of take the deck in a different direction. Use a different package to fill things out. Piece of crap, gonna draw 2 of my cards. I'm gonna check to see if we can get Doom now. Just so that I'm ready to leave if they snap. So if we don't get Doom from this, I don't know how we win, because they probably have our Doom then. And that's bad. Because that means we can't get over here. We kind of need to like draw their like Widow's Bite or something like next turn. I'm gonna snap? They haven't done anything. I think if I snap, I can get them to leave. I might be wrong. Oh, let's go.
Victory.
I love wins like that, man. So I actually talked about this with Cam Best on his podcast earlier. That snapping when your opponent is weak and doesn't want to be there anymore is a very good strategy. I don't know if it's a very good strategy, but it's an important skill to think about. Because it's a GG Spencer. I was actually just saying, I was in a terrible position, Spencer. I don't think there was a shot in hell I was winning that game. But it also felt like you were kind of just like not drawing anything that you wanted. So what I was saying is that like snapping when your opponent is at a point of weakness is very, very important. Consideration for not snapping to get more cubes, but I think I was going to lose is the thing. I don't think I was going to win that game. Coriolis. Because they have my Dr. Doom most likely. Dr. Doom free wins them right and just is super, super powerful. So I didn't want them to stay in. I wanted them to retreat because I was in a bad spot. You know what I mean? I don't think I would get more cubes by staying. I think I would be risking losing a significant amount of cubes. Yeah, like a bluff raise in poker. Correct. Because you feel your opponent isn't super confident, so if you up the pot, they're gonna be like, I'm good. First day of the game queuing. Well, GG's, man. Thanks for hanging out. And thank you for not stream sniping. That's cool of you. I'm gonna hold the Shadow King. I feel like I keep playing the Shadow King early and then regretting it. These are locations. It's an actual bluff snap instead of snapping on turn 6. Snapping on bluff turn 6 can't... I don't understand what you're meaning by that. Just playing a mid than SK on 6. Actually not a bad idea at all. I think I'm gonna do that. Matter of fact. Problem is I want to Doom as well. And then I can't Mystique my Miss Marvel. That's fine though. Sometimes people just say snap on 6. Yes, yes, you're right. You're not wrong that some people just randomly say bluff snap when it's turn 6 for no reason. This is very true. What's the best Midnight Suns variant? I really like the Doom. Doom and Professor X are probably my 2 favorites. You know what's interesting, chat? I don't see many people playing these. There was a huge pop-off when these came out. I don't see my opponents playing them very often. The only one I see a lot is the Nico one. I see the Nico one like a lot. Outside of the Nico one, I just don't really see them that often. I could play a 10 power Mystique. Nico is like the most playable one right now. What do you mean, just like more decks run Nico than anything else? I don't know if Shadow King mid works. I think they play Mystique mid a lot. Let's say they play Mystique mid. I just lose. Whatever. I should just run. This is Mystique. So I should have went Darkhawk then? I wouldn't have mattered. Should have just retreated. Nico has limited variants. Yeah, outside of her Spotlight Cash variant, a lot of her other variants are kind of mid. It's a great point. You had Darkhawk left? It's pretty hard to do, man. Most of the Midnight Suns cards are pushed out of the meta right now, other than Nico and Professor X. No shot, dude. I think that I Doom, first of all, immediate rebuttal. There's no way that's correct. That is simply wrong. There's like 40 of them. Why did you speak lies? Yeah, Deadpool? Death? Pushed out of the meta, he says. Is Doom even meta? Yeah, dude. Unless you're saying meta like the top 2 decks. Doom's absolutely meta. Also, Doom rules all. What's the top 2 decks? I don't know, man. Just a guy. Let's not forget, I'm just a dude. Glad to see you on Cam's 8 cubes and Snap. Yeah, that was a lot of fun, man. I actually reached out to him directly because I really, really enjoy watching that series. So I was very, very excited to get the chance to like, I was just very excited to get the chance to just hang out and talk about Snap. I want to snap on this play.
Opponent snapped. Oh, snap.
Shadow mid, it hits my cards too. I guess playing Shadow mid and then playing cards behind it is good, but I get 8 on this collector. It turned out that was a bad play. Snap back. Yeah, I think we might have been just better with some Shadow King shenanigans. We could lose if they just forget to play left. We do get to 19 left. Or 17 left. What if they just forget to play left, chat? Or they play left, but then they accidentally play a 2 or a 4 cost. You ever think about that shit? Never call me a fool again, OG Carlo. Take a day off. Wishful thinking, indeed. Might have been stream sniping too. Just the timing was a little bit weird. Time was a little bit weird in playing exactly 2 left. It seemed a bit funky. Absman Zabu mid got me the win. It did not. Absman would have only added 4 left. Played Regis yesterday, Binks. Was super dope to run into him on ladder. Sick. Hope you enjoyed it. I mean, I don't... A lot of arguments that they... Oh, that's a very nice looking Human Torch. Boom, 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 boom. Another Phoenix Force deck, man. Shadow King Absman on the final turn is very, very powerful. Phoenix Force deck going crazy right now? It's kind of surprising to me. I don't know why you would run like Phoenix Force decks right now. Apparently the multiple man thing is getting changed, which is going to be kind of insane. You don't think you're a fool for real? I know, OG Carlo. Just trying to teach you some manners, my dude. Can't spam 5 messages making fun of me, you know? You can take your day off. Venom left? Venom left. Carnage or something, right? Venom left adds 9. I don't have anything that gets ahead of that, man. That sucks. These are swapped and the invisible one was over here. I could hide a Shadow King. Can't really stop the Venom into reblowing up the Nimrod. So we can't win left lane. We just have to accept that. Can we win middle lane for 12? Oh, and actually we have to add 15. I don't think we just can't win. You're trying to save your cubes? OG Carlo. You're hearing but you're not listening, my friend. You're hearing but you're not listening. I just have to run here. Oh, they didn't have the Venom. It's tough. Doom does not win, no. Venom and another destroy card beats me left. I needed 7 power. If I could have 7 power to single card, I was fine. Or if I could do Rock Slide or Korg or something like that. I mean, even it's not even like if he has the draw, right? I guess did he already use Deathlock to pop his torch? Maybe I only lose then to Venom Carnage and I should have played it out. There's a real possibility of that I didn't really consider. So if he had Deathlock out, then I would be playing around Venom Carnage, so maybe I should have stuck it. Yeah, I didn't try the Carnage. Yeah, I should have thought about that a little bit more. Because if I was just playing around Venom, I should have stayed. Yeah, I'm based in Chicago, Illinois. So right in the center of the US. Server by Night has been nutty with the hot location. Is there a hot location right now? Am I crazy? Yeah, I did compliment your torch variant. Very nice looking. That goes pretty good. I shouldn't have played the Invisible Woman left. Because it's kind of nice to be able to play off of Asteroid M. I kind of missed that opportunity. This is a Darkhawk. This can go crazy, but like, is it worth it? I don't know. It's interesting. You know about Shadow King now? No, I didn't. This didn't go off. Oh, because of the Mirage. Oh, that's true. Alright, this could be Mystique, could be Darkhawk Mystique. I think this is the best play. We know they have Kitty. They have Kitty coming down. It's funny when Shadow King resets himself. The Kitty's only 1 power though, so I might not even play the Kitty. They just like do like a chavez. What the fuck? Mysterio, Kitty, Monkey? Oh, I'm just losing to this, I think. Oh, we're tied middle. You can come down to hitting Darkhawk? +6? Oh, we win by 1. Holy. No, we don't. We lose to Mysterio. Damn. GG's. Alright, we're gonna run through its ads. If you want to avoid the ads, you can use Twitch Prime for get a free subscription. You can even use the brand new casserole emote, Pog. You can pay $5 or you can get lucky and get a gift subscription. See you in 3 minutes. Asteroid M wasn't left when I played the Invisible Woman, so you aren't wrong with how you played it. Thank you for reminding me of that. I appreciate that. That is a good point. This is a nice deck, man. We're playing a bit more risk adverse. I think we'd be in a really good spot today. Yo, Alloy, thank you so much for the gifted subscription. And Robika, thank you for the 1 month as well. I think I missed a few on. I think I missed a lot of people today. I apologize. Salad Dodger, the 840 Double Blazer, Lord Zaron, Landino, Oski Gold, Panda Man, Eric. Thank you all so much. Thanks for managing your ad time. I try, man. I try my best. Chat, we need more Sandman boosters. Okay. Minute 17 left on the ads. I guess we can start going for, because if we do Zola, Panther, Sandman, we kind of have like the very core traditional ramp deck. Do you know what I'm saying? Which Artem Zola should we try and get? Which Artem Zola should we try and get for our split? It's probably got to be the Dan Hip one, right? I think Dan Hip is kind of correct. This is the third split, so we can't get inked. We'll go for a little split here. All right, we're gonna do a 30-second banger split prediction. Ink, gold, or crackle? Ink is the only way it could be. It's only a 10% chance to have inked is the only thing that we have right now. So if you're saying that it is more than 90% for non-belief, that's when you want to go belief. Or you just kind of trust your gut. Just kind of trust your damn gut. Oh, God, dude. What a horrifying avatar. What we get? Nothing. Blue Floridas is fine. When do you think they'll do another series drop? I don't know, man. Hopefully soon. I feel like we've gotten Asteroid M on the left side like 8 times today. They try and say location batching isn't real. So they miraged either my Marvel or my Doom. Interesting. They're gonna have no idea what we're doing this game. They promised news about series downgrades before the end of the year. So within 4 weeks is what I would assume. Controversial opinion, I know. I really hope I get Rockslide or Zabu are probably my best 2 pulls. I actually have to play Mystique left, I think. As stupid as it looks. Wait, Mystique left turns into Invisible Woman, which would then No, I can just play Doctor Doom left. It's fine. We just get crushed by Annihilus, huh? That sucks. Yo, Uchi Games, thank you for the raid. It's okay, they only got 1 cube off of us.
Escaped.
Probably should have snapped before the Annihilus. If I were the opponent. Now, I probably would have retreated, but same amount of cubes either way, right? Harmony Bassoon. Harmony Bassoon.
Breaking news.
Snow Guard. A shitty Snow Guard at that. Invisible Woman middle. You think Darkhawk decks are good without Miss Marvel? Are Miss Marvel decks good without Miss Marvel? Some of them are. You can build a Darkhawk deck without Miss Marvel. Just seems to fit very well because a lot of those decks you often want to run Zabu. Zabu discounts a card and she's one of the most powerful and consistent 4-drops in the game. So while, yes, I do think that it can be fun. Darkhawk decks were good before as well. It's a great point. Let's get weird with it. Makes Surfer builds tough. Surfer by Night is so viable right now, but with the tech, but sad only 12 slots for a deck. I don't know what you mean. Sad that there's only 12 slots per deck. Is this like a Psychotic Cerebro 2 deck? I don't understand what's going on. I kind of dig that we're just both like, all the energy. More. Okay, 2, 6, 4, 3. Adding 15 rights. Adding 10 left. Decent amount middle. Their Super Skull doesn't do anything. Wait, actually. Let's just double check here. 1, 3, 1. Ooh, I shouldn't play this Miss Marvel. I feel like this Marvel helps them more than me. Hard choice to make, but I do not think we play the Miss Marvel. Do that. Hey, we went right. Must have a Miss Marvel hidden? Nice. Very good game. If we had played Miss Marvel, we would have lost, chat. If we would have played Miss Marvel, we would have lost. That is a very, very good lesson there. We almost lost that game on the spot. They're very impressive by them to build their locations around this being Miss Marvel. Very, very well played by them. But we over well played them. Darkhawk is getting hit by 2 cards this month. It's getting hit by Blob. What's the other one? Celine? Celine doesn't matter with Darkhawk. Iron Man is what Celine is scary for. Having the Celine trigger on the Darkhawk is... I mean, I guess if you're like... You want Celine to trigger on a card that you just won't play. Like, you just still play the Darkhawk if it is -3. I don't know if Celine is an anti-Darkhawk card. I would not call Celine an anti-Darkhawk card. But Blob is definitely a... I was talking to Cam Best about this on our podcast earlier. I'm gonna start slowly calling it our podcast. I think that's why Blob is so good, is because like with Blob, not only do I think it's just a giant stat stick and more stats than people think when you look at the math behind it. I think that just being able to solo Darkhawk decks is good. Like if you just solo something that's like even 10% of the meta, let's say you had a 50-50 shot against a Darkhawk deck, but that goes to like an almost like 80-20 because you have Blob in your deck and you play it. That's a huge change, man. All right, we'll make their life rocks. I think that's why Blob is also very good, because it just kind of crushes like. How many decks do you face where your opponent plays Darkhawks? Like maybe like 1 in 10, I think is a pretty fair estimation. Man, I don't know what's going on here, but we're gonna fight it. I'd say that we're pretty confidently winning this game. Victory. I don't even think Celine is a minor hit to Darkhawk, really. I don't consider... I don't even think, like, it matters. I don't know. Like, I would rather have it hit Darkhawk and then just, like, play Darkhawk at a negative than, like, have one of my other cards be, like, a -2. That makes sense. I don't know. How big of a high roll is Electro Psylocke Blob turn 5, Task turn 6? That's how I'm gonna play it. The first deck I'm gonna play is I'm just gonna play a Blob ramp deck that uses giant cards, Taskmaster, Arnim Zola. We actually did the math. We mathed out that if you play a Blob in the deck that we had built that had Arnim Zola and Taskmaster, both 0 power cards. If you electrode out the Blob on 4 or on 5, it had an average of like 29 power, I think. It was like ridiculous. And you know what it's going to hit, right? I think the big thing is trying to play Blob early because of Chavez. I think that's the most important thing. Blob would want to play with Old Crystal? Maybe? Not really. Because then you just lose all consistency of drawing Blob. Old Crystal was dog shit, dude. I think there's very few cards that would ever want to play with that. Oh, Chet. Holy shit, dude. These people are fast, man. I might legitimately have DJ Kang ready. Man, we're just gonna lose left if we do this, huh? I think we have to be okay with that. Go +6. It's a 10. So rare. Whoa! Come on, dude. Harden Trolla. Moves all by the way.
Escaped.
What other play was there? That song's such a bop, dude. DJ Dexter? What is going on here? It's letting me upload a regular emote, but it's not letting me like auto size it. As I'm sure most of you know exactly what I'm talking about. The joke is that you don't. I'm trying to get the DJ Kang, dancing DJ Kang, so you can dance along with him. So when you upload a single file and then have it auto resize it for you on Twitch, it says that the maximum file size is 1 megabyte. However, when you upload 3 individual ones of the 3 different things, which is the best for quality and doesn't lead to crazy spoon, you can only have 512. So that's why I wasn't letting you. It's not fun. At least I can have you guys hang around with DJ Kang. Yeah, I could do Crazy Spoon, but I don't want to do Crazy Spoon. G Kang playing Call Me Maybe, so true. I'm excited for this. Can you tell that it's the same people who makes coaches emotes? Is it too obvious? It's kind of got the same vibe as that. Bunka bunka. Shawarma. Or they pick up Quinjet? Get destroyed. We are making their life rocks successfully. $24 every so often. I hope they don't have fart either.
Victory.
Whoa, what is that pixel guy? A little pixel dude. It's freaking me out, man. Alright, chat. I'm gonna call for today. Sorry for the short stream. We're gonna try and pick up and get longer, better streams starting this week. Shouldn't have any days off. Finally starting to feel better, well rested and everything like that. I felt a little bit better on Wednesday and then everything kind of came crashing down again. So hopefully everything will be all good. Thank you so much for being here. Watching some cool Darkhawk stuff. Lots of fun stuff. We got a new season coming Tuesday. We got a patch coming also Tuesday, I think. Just a whole plethora of things. So super excited to see what everything brings. Let's go and find you someone to go and raid to. Boom. Ba-dum. This. Games here.
Copies of starting hand. So for me, that's not good because it makes him 1 cost less. However,
Yo, let's send some fun over to Bakasai. I don't know who they are. It looks like they're very new. Let's go give them some love. I feel like they kind of got the They kind of got like the very first camera vibes. And that speaks to me as someone who did that for a long time. Yo, what a fresh reading. Thanks for hanging out.